Welcome Libra to Fire Dragon Tarot 1111. This is your new moon reading for May 2022. And I apologize for it being late. During the new moon, I received a huge ascension download, which knocked me out just before and did not let me think straight. So this is going to be the new moon reading. I'm using the Tarot of the Divine, the 3-card spread. And I'm using your persons, you, and the conversation that's going to take place in regards to the situation. And then I'm going to be concluding it with a moonology card for the message that the new moon wants you to keep in mind for this new moon phase in May 2022. Okay, Spirit, go ahead and give me the information that Libra needs to know for the new moon. About her person. I said her. About their person. So I guess it's more going toward feminine energy. That's for me to say that, I guess. But it's energy's fluid. Please know that. What is the energy for Libra? Energy for Libra. I'm gonna flip it the other way around. I hesitated when I was gonna flip it. So it's gonna do either or. Oh, and then that one. All right. So this one, which is your energy, it's, even though I put it this way, I initially wanted to flip it so it would have been upright. So I'm going to find out why you have this. And again, you're Libra, so you're balanced. I'm going to find out what's happening. It could be both emotions or both thought processes that are going on. So this card is going to be the wall card. Okay, so for your person, they have the Tower. For you is the Page of Wands in reverse. And for the conversation is the Judgment card in reverse. Okay, so I guess there's a lot of things that are happening for you, Libra, for this new moon. The fact that there's a Tower for your person, there's a transformation. Something occurred that caused things to break away, but it's probably happening for a reason. There's people that ended up leaving the other person's side because it wasn't working out for their highest good. And even though, as you can see in the Tower, there is a way to get up there, there's 2 people coming out from that. So if it was you and your other person that sort of broke away, there's a reason why that occurred. I feel like it's a mental blockage, I want to say, and sort of another influence. I feel like there was a third party influencing this Tower moment and transformational moment for your person, Libra. And then as far as the Page of Wands in reverse, there was a time, and I want to say both. There was a time that you were Joyce, Libra, there you were free and you were into the moment, but you also decided to turn that energy around. That's what I'm getting. And because of that, I want to see what the folklore message is overall, because I feel like it's both. You're going through 2 different mindsets, 2 different emotions, a high and a low, a good and a bad about this other person. And it's sort of causing you to be blocked from moving into your energy, Libra. The Tower moment for your person. And in the conversation is the Judgment. I feel like that other person and yourself didn't have the ability to have a conversation about what occurred, and I feel like there might be a sense of closure needed. But for some reason, Libra, I'm feeling like there's a reason why this occurred, and it sort of left the door open for the possibility of having additional conversations. So I'll get into the folklore and then see what other clarification the story tells me. Okay, so for your person having the Tower, the folklore or the story behind that, excuse me, is, go ahead and read it for your person right here, or the other person. It's Rapunzel. It's a Germany fairy tale. The Tower is about feeling safe and secure before everything is suddenly upended. Beliefs are shattered, understandings ruptured, and everything is destroyed. Right now, or write down everything is sorry. Right down to the very foundation. Perhaps the foundation was flawed to begin with. So there's going to be a massive change. So for your other person, they're going through a massive change and upheaval, sort of a catastrophe, like rebuilding a revelation. So I feel Libra, whoever this person was, and even though it was somebody new, something happened that caused this person to back off. Something, shattered their thought processes. But it's nothing to do with you. It has to do a lot with them. Okay? So please know that, Libra. Has nothing to do with you. Has to do a lot with them. That's what I keep hearing. And that's why they're going through the transformation. But you are on their mind. You're on their mind because of all these desires and rebirth that they did share with you. They are just going through something personally themselves. Hopefully it's a transformation for them to get to where they need to get to. And like I said, everything does happen for a reason, and you just have to let things be. Okay, so for your energy, Libra, and you're interesting because I wanted to flip it the other way, and I flipped it the other side. So I feel like you get both of these. So it's Mwindo. It's a Republic of the Congo. It's a Nyanga mythology. The Page of Wands represents a childlike optimism and carefree rebellion. For Mwindo, every situation is made fun by a swish of his magical flies waters. He makes many enemies, but just as many friends who help him in his journey. So there was a situation, Libra, that you potentially acted very naively and petulant and lack of imagination. But because you're also very playful, you have great charisma, and you like to discover and have a lot of enthusiasm, that's what happened as far as the situation. So because you're usually very whimsical and you're a very happy individual, there was a situation where that got misconstrued because you're typically very playful, you have a lot of charisma. So I think both of those energy, upright and even in reverse, work in your favor. But at the same time, it's here to tell that right now, you probably have to be very mindful of how you sort of present yourself and how you deal with certain situations. Sometimes we get into that happy zone and we might say things that we later might regret. But also, Libra, you're a communicator, and I think you communicate well with your body language, as always being the happy-go-lucky type of individual. But that there's times that I want to say that when you're in a situation, maybe under the influence, it changes your character, and sometimes it can get you sort of like in trouble when you might say things that you may not mean. But typically, this is your energy. But when there's another influencer, then this might happen, and there might be individuals who might have gotten hurt, and not necessarily has to do with your person. I want to say that this person might have, their behavior might have caused that sudden change in you too. All right. As far as the judgment for where the conversation is going, I feel that right now, Libra, with the Tower being there in your other person, the conversation is not going to go as you planned or as you thought in your mind, because I know Libra can be in their minds a lot, and so sometimes may have to take mm, let things be, in other words. That's what I'm getting. Letting things be, because you're the great communicator, but the other person right now cannot communicate for whatever reason. Whatever it is that they're going through. So the Sun Wukong, the Monkey King, is a Chinese mythology. The judgment is reckoning, an ending before the start of a new journey. Past actions and decisions determine the future events. If you haven't learned your lessons, you are doomed to repeat your mistakes over and over. So reverse, what it means is oppression, lack of self-awareness, failure, repeating mistakes, self-loathing. I feel that where the conversation is going with this individual, I feel it's not going. Whoever this person was in your life that's going through that tower moment that caused you to change your feelings and being happy and whimsical, it's like you feel that they caused they caused a new way of thinking for you, but they also have to go through a transformation. I feel you guys met, or whatever interaction you guys had, it was for you, Libra, to, sort of reevaluate who you are and what you do, and then for them, you might have helped them understand that change or witness that. And the fact that the communication is not going to go as planned, there's not going to be good judgment on it. I don't think there is going to be a good communication. I feel that this was a karmic situation with that other person, and for you to learn whatever lessons. I feel like there's not more to say about this particular thing, and I feel like it's opening new doors for other things, maybe other people. So I guess this karmic connection is transcending to the past, and then you're looking more towards the future, because it's stagnant in whatever situation this was. So let me see what the Moonology card has for you for the new moon in May 2022. I'm also hearing new opportunities for you, Libra. New people. Oh, that card was not. Oh, I should probably. Oh, that one fell, so I guess I'm going to use that one instead. That one was a distraction for this one. Oh, and there's two. Bring love into the situation and what you need to do to release. I usually just do one, but because it sort of fell and as I got distracted, I feel, Libra, that you get two. It's like this is the energy. You're getting two of everything. And because you need to be sorry. And because you need to be balanced, I will honor the second card. All right, so the new moon, again, I'm using the habit. The new moon in Aquarius, communication. Okay, again, new moon in Aquarius. Libra always gets a lot of communication. All right, so the first message is it's all about progress and modernity. So this is the time to move forwards. The new moon in Aquarius card means no looking back. You see there, Libra? No looking back. Change is on its way, and it could come quickly. Whether you get a change you want depends both on whether you believe you can have it and how much you are relying on others to bring it onto you. This card comes with suggestions that you may need to do things independently on your own, but be loving, not too pragmatic. This may be one of the essence when the card comes up. Aquarius energy has electric feel to it. Certainly there is a sense that you need to let go of the past and move towards your future as soon as possible. There it is. This situation that happened, it's more for you to learn from, and it sort of transformed your next phase in life. And this card sort of concluded that. The next message is what you need to do to release. If you're still holding on to this situation that happened for some of you, Libra, it's hear this message and what you need to do to release. Okay, let me look for that. Waning moon. It's also, I just heard time to take your time. It's time to take your time, Libra. It's time to take your time. I love it when I get weird messages like that. It's time to take your time. Because I guess if you were a Libra who's always on the go, I guess right now it's time for you to take your time. Not rush anything. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm still searching. Here it is. Time to take your time. Oh, it's just still stuck in my head. So the second message for you is, it points to what's failing away. Life goes in cycles and sometimes we need downtime or let go. No matter when is the moon cycle you pull this card, it is a sign that the situation has peaked for better or worse, and it's time for you to go easier. It is the autumn and winter of the cycle, so what you need to do to release? Almost certainly something from the situation you're asking about. This card can be very positive, but it can still be gently suggesting that you let something go and stop trying so hard. Look at that. Okay, it's safe to let go and move on. It's just, take a look at the sky. You know, when it says time to take your time, it's time for you to connect more with the divine and to trust the universe. To take a look and look at the stars and enjoy the view that's up in there in the sky, and don't rush anything. All right, Libra, that is your reading for May 2022 for the new moon. And I hope this resonated to your highest good. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you next time.